Welcome to Point Blank Period, Point Blank Period.
Point blank period.
Point blank period.
Point Blank Period. No pressure.
Can't have a baseball conversation without bringing up Ohtani.
He's a great pitcher and a power hitter. Yo, this man's top 5.
I'm still taking today's NFL.
I'm going with the 90s.
None of them are better than Brady.
This is your argument?
No, what I'm saying is, who's MVP? Do they not matter no more?
Like, everything you said before that point is irrelevant.
Not how the NFL works, baby. We drafted your replacement already. So.
I don't got to talk to no peon.
Why not just come back and prove?
This time you're really going off. Fireworks.
Because we can't argue facts. What I told you when you got involved with this.
This
Grown
is
man business. Grown man business.
Why so many players getting injured in today's NBA, Mr. KD?
Man, I don't think it's a unanimous reason for that. I think the I'll tie it with Chad Ochocinco brings up so much in the NFL.
Not take care of bodies.
Yeah, he's saying that you have to put your body through the ringer to be prepared for the wear and tear of a season. And I feel like with the load management and taking off seasons off and not actually playing the game to the level that you play it, it's probably wearing on them. But really, if you want to break down to the gist of it, we're looking at players that are just too big and too fast now. Like, you're too fast to be this big, or you're too big to be this fast, or you're too long to be this strong, or, these different variables. You're looking at different different caliber athletes now. And that's really what it is. I feel like you've never seen a Wembanyama previously, or you didn't see a Giannis previously, or even an Anthony Davis, if we want to talk about it. Like the fact that they're able to do so much at these sizes and speeds that we're seeing them do it at now is just a byproduct that, the body is the body. The human body is the human body.
And Mr. KD, that's when we had this conversation. That's kind of why I agree with you to a certain extent. And I think with that being said, my whole argument is I believe that the expansion of the game, meaning they moving further and further away from the basket.
You gotta move more, yeah.
It's
because
so much
guys,
movement. I'm going to look it up in a little bit as soon as I shut my mouth. But I'm curious, is there more running in today's NBA? From the eye test, I say yes. Because the half-court setting in today's NBA, I'm not even talking in the 90s. Let's go 10 years ago, 2015. In 2015, we still had some bits. Let's go 2010, for instance. I believe the Lakers and either it was 09.
You can run the triangle. In the 2010, you can run the triangle.
Yeah,
you can't run the triangle no more.
In that championship, I think they had Paul Gasol. Did they have Andrew Bynum? Please correct me if they had Andrew Bynum.
Yeah,
but
and they had Lamar Odom one year. So you got 3 teams.
Like, when you was 6'10", you ran down to the post and you can lean on a man for 13 seconds until the ball come. But now you ain't running to the. You may run to the post, then you got to go to the corner, then you got to go to the top of the key, then you got to go to the bank spot. This all in one play.
Shout out Golden State.
To your point, when you are Giannis, AD, Wembanyama, 6'10", 6'11", 7'3", and you doing all this movement, to your point, I think the body can only take so much herk and jerk, stop and go, full acceleration. Because when you look at how people close out the 3-point line versus everywhere else, you run to the 3-point line to try to push them off the 3-point line. So it's almost a run and instant stop. And that right there, that's why I think you got so many Achilles man pull and all this. And I'm just naming the big guys, but this goes for the guards also. It used to be just Reggie Miller, Steph Curry, Rip Hamilton. They was the only ones running around off multiple picks and screens. Now we got NBA plays where it's 3 players doing exactly what Steph Curry doing on each and every possession. Prime example of this, and I'm gonna shut up. Say his name. Dellavedova. He almost died out there trying to check Steph Curry in the finals that year, that 2016 year, just chasing him. He wasn't even playing offense per se, just chasing him. Now you take that and look at like Tyronn Lue when he had to check AI in the finals. he ain't almost there. Hey, I was gonna be at the top of the key or at the wing, and he coming at you full steam. But he wasn't going baseline to baseline, baseline to baseline. So, what you think about that, Mr. KD?
Yeah, that's a good part because the evolution of the game has put more of an emphasis on spacing. Therefore, we were saying, the bigger guys, we're not trying to have you catch it beyond the 3-point line and then go to work. We're setting you up where you can catch it on the block, and you only have to cover a certain amount of space before you add the basket. Now we got the Wembanyama's, the Giannis's, the Joel Embiid's, the Nikola Jokic's, where they're bringing the ball up the court the whole game, and it's really a wear and tear. Like you're adding, it's like a car, man. The more travel you put on that car, the more miles it's going to accumulate, and eventually something's going to happen. You better get that oil change or that tune up or whatever it may be. But the evolution of the game, the spacing of it, the attention is paid way beyond the 3-point line now. Like really, you didn't have to focus. The focus wasn't as alarmed as these Steph Curry shots, these Trae Young shots, Dame Lillard shots that they're pulling up for that you have to defend now. You're extending the defense. So the defense has to cover way more ground, which slides the big man further up away from the basket, but still has to cover the basket when he just drops back. So you made a great point. The amount of space you have to cover now in the game is that could be playing a huge part in it as well. Because you could change the formula of the game, the impact of the spacing of the game, but the human body is still the human body. So
yeah, so I just looked it up, just a quick Google search. They said yes, today's NBA players are running further and faster than ever. They said they've been tracking it on since 2013. So they're saying they're putting in more miles, and and the players are running even faster than they did before. And I think that's a direct correlation to what we're seeing. No. I had to look it up just to fact check it, but that's why I believe, just my eye test, me watching the NBA for over 30 years, I see it. There's no more Charles Oakley who just gonna sit on a low block and just
ain't
no more of that. Just I'm not going past the like.
You
even like
articulate it when you got to come out here and guard. You gonna have to guard. You gonna have to move your feet. We about to put you out here with
this is the Karl Anthony Towns is suffering from, because in the 90s he would have been almost damn near a Hall of Fame player because he wouldn't have to do all that pick and roll, standing out there at the 3-point line. He can go straight to the block, give you 20 and 10, and go home every night. All right.